Okay, we are learning about Yayoi Kusama, and I'm going to demonstrate now this project here. We might change the medium, we might use markers instead of paint. I haven't decided yet. So just to remind everybody, Yayoi Kusama is a Japanese artist who is currently living in Japan. We've learned a lot of stuff about her, but she is famous for kind of these psychedelic, repeating patterns, vibrant pieces of art. I mean, it makes me think of pop art. So here we go. I probably will have made some rough drafts. Like you guys will have already made some rough drafts. So you're gonna choose the image that the one you like the best. And I want your mushroom to take up a lot of space. I will allow, if you want, for you to do more than one. And if you do make a small mushroom, I'm gonna ask you to make some others. I've included these flowers. If you'd rather do a flower, you can. Okay, here we go. And also I'd like to remind everybody, we've got the mushroom cap, you've got the gills underneath, and then you've got the stalk. People were really struggling with that yesterday. So I'm just gonna use the example of the one mushroom that is used in the step-by-step guide. Okay, let's not forget name. Put it on the front so it's easy for me. Small, name, your symbol, and then your table letter. Okay, so I've got the mushroom cap, then I'm referring to this. I'm gonna make my stalk. And then I'm going to make this underneath part the gills. All right, cool. So there you go. Then the next thing I asked you to do was to put patterns on the cap, the gill, and the stalk. You can do whatever you want, really, okay? But I want it to be thoughtful and neat. We're not just rushing to be done. I'm going fast because for the purpose of the demonstration, you do not need to go fast, okay? So I think a good goal would be to get your pencil drawing mostly done in one class period. Then the next class period, you're gonna Sharpie it. Something like that. Now I'm looking at these gill designs. There's a couple pages here. I'm kind of fond of this one here, all right? Because the gills do reseed into the stalk. Okay, and then in the stalk, I like this kind of like weightier dot into a smaller dot. You can do something else. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, here I have some examples of potential backgrounds. On your tables, you have packets with instructions on how to do that. You absolutely should take a second and practice this on your rough draft sheet before you start. I like this infinity net. This is cool. All right, so I'm gonna follow directions. It says make a square. And then I make another square. So the thing about the way she makes art is it does have kind of like a shaky feeling because her lines are purposeful and deliberate and they are not perfect. So I want you to embrace that, go slow, and I don't want to see a lot of erasing. And if you do really mess up, just turn over your paper. Now I'm gonna go behind here. Oops, now I just messed up, but I'm gonna go with it. Now it's getting kind of like three-dimensional, right? Okay, so I'm going to continue that until I am totally full in the background.